Hello, everybody. It's time for another episode of My Name Reviews. This video is gonna be about the anthology film Short Piece, which is currently streaming on High Dive. So, you could get a user free trial and watch this along with other stuff. The movie is about an hour long. Um, and the four movies within the anthology are Possessions, Combustible, Gambo, and A Farewell to Weapons. The last one kind of sounds like they were trying to, like they were going to use a Farewell to Arms, but for whatever reason they got like a cease and desist or something. I don't fucking know. So the the opening of it is a young woman follows a rabbit, which I wouldn't trust a rabbit in because it just looks sus as fuck, and through different magical worlds. Um, it's like the lady fucking change, like her outfit changes a shit ton, which is kind of cool. Um, and it was created by Koji Morimoto. The first movie, as I mentioned, is Possessions, which is directed by Shuhei Morita, who's done. He's director for Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Ghoul Route A. Did the director for Freedom, which was a promotional project for Nissan Cup Noodles, which is kind of interesting and weird. Um, and then he was a director for a movie called Kaku Rembo Hide and Seek, which is an anime movie. Um, so yeah. Anyway, so Possession is about a guy who's it takes place in Edo era Japan. Dude's walking in the woods trying to get out of the rain because it's like pouring out. And he stumbles upon this shrine, or what looks like a shrine. Goes in, and then it kind of I want to say it starts off with like kind of a TARDIS moment because it looks bigger on the inside than on the outside, and he first encounters like a bunch of, or I think outside the thing he encounters a frogbrella creature, and so he goes in and is kind of surrounded by umbrellas or parasols or whatever they are, and this frog umbrella dude, who's like this tiny cute creature, and they kind of attack him in a way, or like he sees that they're possessed, and so he repairs them because he's like apparently a traveling repair person for things, or like a handyman type character. Repairs them, and then they disappear, and the Frogbrella guy um, walks through like a door, and he um, sorry, then he um, sorry, he that's right, he goes to small altar, falls asleep, wakes to find himself. Okay, um, so yeah, then there's like all this uh, fabric, I do believe, like just very, it's like older silk, but still like high quality. And so he stitches them all together. Um, I think there's a third thing that he repairs. Um, I don't remember though. Then he forces open like this final panel, and like this garbage dragon creature, he's like he does battle with it in a way and subdues it, and then oh, and then like so yeah. Um, uh, oh, he does like a prayer, and like the items fly past him. He opens his eyes. Is that he's back at the shrine. He wakes up and he's at the abandoned shrine, and then like all the things that he encountered are like there. Um, oh yeah, it was a. I think he fixes his hat. Um, and so he walks out of it, and then he has like this cool like awesome coat made from like silk. His hat's repaired, and he has a parasol. And it's like the parasol of the frog dude. Uh, sorry, I'm not explaining that one very well. Uh, it's just stuff kind of just. I swear to God, there's like a third thing he repairs aside from the fabric and the parasols. There's like a third thing I feel like he fixes, but I can't remember it, and it's not in the summary on Wikipedia. The second movie, Combustible, is basically about a dude. Um, or it starts out with a woman, and it starts out in like traditional Japanese art style, where it's like isometric and stuff. Um, she, her like childhood friend, like jumps over the fence and is like, gotta hide from his dad. Um, but then so flash forward to she's talking to her dad and is like, I don't want to be sold off to some old dude far away. Um, uh, then is like, oh, I should we should marry this dude, like my this dude who's reliable and who would be a great retainer for my dad or whatever. And the dad is like, sure, hell yeah. Um, then she's just like sitting in a room bored, looking over like gifts or whatever she got for the engagement. And she's throwing fans across the room, throws one fan, falls into a lamp, sets it on fire. The fire spreads. She goes out to like warn people, but then thinks against it for some reason. Her her childhood friend and the person she wants to marry um, is like one of the last firefighters to get to the place. And there's this awesome shot of like there's a wall of like a building, and it goes over, like the camera pans over, and like there's just this fucking everything's on fire, and it's so beautiful in its destruction. Um, so um, she is like stuck. Like so, her friend, her fiance, or she wants to be the person she wants to be her fiance. His name is Matsukichi, um, who was like his dad didn't want him to become a firefighter, but he did, and so he's like, oh shit, that's where like my house is, and like that's where my friend, that's where the girl I love's house is. So he jumps over and is like, and so he's giving orders like knock down all the houses around where the fire is, so it doesn't spread any further. And the lady Awaka is like walking along the roof of like the first floor of her house, and he's like, don't do like don't go over there, like there's fire and all this other stuff. And then she climbs the tower because it's like the only place she could really go because the floor is collapsing and things are on fire. She climbs up. The tower catches on fire, spreads up the wooden tower, and like a big gust of air comes, throws the kimono off of her, and like destroys the kimono and presumably kills her. And apparently, the fire is based on a real fire. And this is directed by Katsuhiro Otomo, and he made the manga, I do believe. And if you don't know Katsuhiro Otomo, that's the person who did Akira. Um, he made the manga and the movie. He's done a bunch of other stuff too. Um, uh, let's see, Akira, the Little Vampire, uh, art books, movies. Yeah, so Akira Rojin Z Metropolis, he wrote Metropolis, which is kind of an insanely beautiful movie. I don't I don't know if he's alive anymore. I think he is. Yeah, he's 69. Nice, but he's not active anymore. Um, this the next the next short film I want to talk about because it's fucking insane and awesome. Gambo, which is fucking wild. So Christian Samurai guy sees him. Uh, Dude's injured. The bear just walks away. Gambo sees a streak in the air and then goes to, see what the fuck that is. Village is taking care of a red ogre, demon dude, who's an alien, which you don't find that out till later in the short film. Spoilers. Then it wakes up and like starts just fucking killing a bunch of fucking people. They've been sending a young girl is sent to the ogre every night so it doesn't attack the village. Can't fucking whatever. Uh, the village chief begs the Christian samurai to hunt down and fight and kill the ogre. Um, to protect the last girl, who's the emperor's daughter. She runs off into the forest where she encounters Gambo, who doesn't want to hurt her. He then goes on to confront the red ogre, and they have fucking. Then that's where you see the ship, which is like it's a strange ruin. It's like a shrine. Um, the bear like walks in, and like there's this lady who's pregnant and who ostensibly was like assumed to be raped with like these creatures. Like it's fucked up. Um, so Gambo is pissed off, rips that apart, blows it up. Ogre comes back, is pissed off that his ship is all fucked up, attacks Gambo, the white bear. The fucking fight, they fight. The ogre kicks the shit out of him. Christian Samurai tries to fight with the bear. Doesn't do anything really. Then Gambo fucking um oh yeah, so the daughter runs towards the ogre to get his attention. Sorry, the ogre's running towards her because she caught the attention. Gambo gets up from the attack, and it looks like the fucking ogre killed him initially. He fucking just like beats the shit out of the ogre. Then Shogunate soldiers show up. They can't do shit. Then fucking Gambo lifts the ogre in the air and fucking bear hugs this ogre to goddamn death in insanely brilliant gore. Then I think the Shogunate soldiers shoot them, shoots the bear. Um, oh no, sorry, he's just really injured and falls and dies. And then it zooms out and sees all the destruction of the like spacecraft or from the spacecraft crashing. And that is directed by Hiroaki Ando, who I swear to God I know from stuff. He directed Ajin, Knights of the Sidonia the movie, the live action or the movie Ajin, Tekkon uh, Tekkon Kincrete, um, this the thing I'm talking about, and something from this year called Oyu Kyumi no Kaina Hoshi no Kenja, which I'm sure should I just butchered that, and a show called Kaina of the Great Snow Sea. Um, yeah. So, and now the final short film, which is directed by Hajime Katoki, and it's based on Katsuhiro Otomo's manga from 1981, Farewell to Weapons, and it's basically World War III has been occurring. Sentient weapons. Also, this whole movie was produced between. Sorry, the studio that made it was Sunrise, which, if you don't know, is the fucking the studio behind Gundam and Cowboy Bebop, uh, Tiger and Bunny, Cross Hunch. Um, let's see. Oh, it also did Dirty Pair, Rise in the Middle of Nowhere, Axel World, City Hunter, Inuyasha, Yashahime, Outlaw Star, Angel Links, Yakutaki Japan, Planets, which I have to show to people. It's like a hard sci-fi show, which is made by the same guy who did, I think, or the person who did, um, Vinland Saga. That's right. The person who did Vinland Saga. So the person did fucking Vinland Saga, a Norse mythology period drama, and fucking planets. And that's what Sunrise is known for, aside from, you know. And Hajime Katoki also did Gundam 0083. He worked on G Gundam, Gundam Wing, fucking Endless Waltz. Like, he also worked on Super Robot Wars, the video games, a bunch of other stuff. Um, anyway, so it's a bunch of soldiers fighting robotic tanks because they're searching for a warhead, and it's amazing because it's, the human brain against robots, and who are vastly superior in killing ability. Um, and it kind of has a bummer ending. So it's like they're trying to find a warhead. And it's underground. They go under. before they go underground, they're fighting this tank that like just destroys pretty much everything and everybody. Um, they're in like suits to protect them, and the tanks have like superior fucking again war like killing capacity and ability. They defeat the tank that's on the surface. They go into the subway, like a metro station, and they're fighting in there. They encounter another robot who is like fucking again stupidly powerful, who just they've lost like in the first encounter I think they lost like two people. Underground they like lose most of the other people um, by like uh, being disintegrated. Uh, and then so they disable the warhead, I do believe, or they flee, get to the surface. They're like, oh shit, that was kind of fucked up. There's two people left. The one dude, they're in this like power suit. The one dude's power suit like coughs them up, like it just like ejects them. Um, and then the thing they were fighting underground comes up, kills the one dude with like a laser to the like just straight through the fucking dome, I do believe. Uh, so the guy's on a um, is not in a like war suit anymore. So the robot's just uh, like you're not a threat to me anymore. Like you're civilian. And then it like burns the dude's clothes off because like they're sick or whatever. And, like, so it like burns the clothes off, like singes the clothes off or whatever. And this dude's obviously just seeing like all of his squad just get fucking annihilated, and he's left alive because and they would have survived if they weren't in the armor. Ends the whole thing, and he's like throwing rocks at the thing, and the thing's just like, whatever, you can't fucking hurt me. And the movie ends with the dude. And I shouldn't laugh because it's like it's darkly funny. Like it's kind of like this dude's obviously fucking traumatized because like everybody in his squad is dead, and there's like not really any fucking bodies anymore. A lot of them are just evaporating. Like they're fucking just destroyed. Um, and so the dude just has the fucking warhead and literally just running towards the fucking robot and is presumed to like want to like detonate the fucking thing. It's like I'm just happy that to see that something like this doesn't have child soldiers because that's kind of a lot of like Sunrise has always like kind of been anti-war with a lot of stuff they've put out, including Gundam. But specifically, they feature a lot of child soldiers. Like the main character, the main Gundam pilot of the original Gundam show is fucking a child. Gundam Wings whole cast are like all children. Um, Iron Blooded Orphans, like they're all child soldiers going against like trained soldiers. And it's like just a bunch of dudes, like, and yeah. So it's overall this is really good. The music's fucking amazing. Um, yeah. So thoughts to everybody. Have a wonderful day, and use the free trial that you get when you set up an account on High Dive. Watch the fucking watch short piece. What they have Himoto whatever Chan. I forgot it has that. It has the Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works movie, which is what the series is based on. Like it fleshes out stuff. Uh, it has a Keep It Made Wars. It has fucking like a it has My Love Story, which is an amazing like an amazingly wholesome show. Um, it has Beautiful Bones, which is kind of a wild ride. Call of the Night. Um, I think it's like Demon Lord at Excalibur Academy, which is a whole weird fucking show. And they're gonna have Chain Soldier. They're gonna have like a bunch of other stuff coming in 2024. Anyway, yeah. Peace out, everybody. I'm not being paid by High Dive. I just actually enjoy High Dive. I'm saying that's phrases. High Dive, if you happen to see this, maybe throw me some money. My Cash App is cash money symbol Resonator Zen. Peace out, everybody.